You might as well do the one. He gonna say something in some trouble.
Like,
So put it in the wood. What you mean?
I'm fucking trying to savor him just a little bit. Like,
I'm here, put that 1.5 in the wood. There's some gas right here. There you go. What you talking about? He clowning.
fuck it. It's the wood.
It's the wood. Who should I play with? I'ma go. You know what? Yeah. I'm finna get these niggas real quick.
Bro, okay.
Let me see what's up with the Patriots. See what these niggas is talking about, bro. I'm gonna play with somebody other than Tom Brady. That's what I've been playing with. No, I've been playing with the Bucks, but I'm finna play with the Patriots. And then after this, I'll probably play like 2 games with the Patriots, 2 or 3, to see what they hand about.
You about to play with Cam Newton?
Yeah. I'm really going for the defense. So you feel me? I'm not really, you know.
They still got Stephon Gilmore?
Yeah, they got Stephon Gilmore and Devin McCourtney still.
I thought he left McCurdy, dude.
Nah.
I thought he went to the Ravens or something.
Nah. Ooh. I'm gonna go for this right here.
These boys got big ass tail.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Chicago Bears. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Tweaking. You're like, oh, yeah, come with me to the mall and shit. Like, I'm trying to go take my phone up there. I ain't trying to go by myself. So I agree. I'm like, alright. Like, I really just agree because I was just like, I just wanted to see what he was on.
At second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Remember I told you.
Now left side on the swing pass.
So
and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Montgomery running right, fights loose. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Boom.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Listen to this, the whole time.
Fields now to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Instantly
Gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, you're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. There he goes left side. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending, because what you were thinking was they're going to put it in the end zone themselves. Not
some of that.
Yeah, I instantly started knowing.
Full connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
All to the fans. So, man, dude, I'm already. You do not instantly get beat.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He ain't seen that.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I'm thinking he's trying to look for me. So I started, you feel me, walking around.
Some of that.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
From the 30 on second down, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end.
And some of that.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Fields to commit there for Chicago first. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So I walked back in, like, heated. Oh, man, I had to go sit down at some hood. It was just a miscellaneous.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm trying to get Wi-Fi, actually, so I ended up getting Wi-Fi.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
So he finally
swings this out here for Cohen.
Where you at?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Look, he said, look, I tried to call him. He didn't answer, but then he tried to call him back.
They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes on the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Fields on target to Murray, first down, Chicago. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
He's talking about, all right, here I come, stay there. Being on technical.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
I told him,
and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line.
Oh,
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player who's admitted doubt or lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I mean, I said, Keon. I said, dumbass. He was trying to see, Keon and shit. Then I was just like, nah, I was like, let me out, bro. Like, I ain't going up there.
Here's Fields.
Yeah,
he's got Moody in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Oh, bro, like, that's weird as hell, though. Like, why you just trying to leave?
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bouncing back nice.
He didn't even try to deny it either, like.
Interception drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Obviously must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just a second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Whoa, that was some weird shit. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta spit on that.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And I gotta wait for wood.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
George and Thompson, hell of people. I got these shades.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
When I started standing outside, because you told me to come outside.
Steps away to his left.
When I came outside,
wisely hitting the deck at the end as he slides and has the first as well. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
I'm like, oh, he weird, bro. It's all because I brought up some hoes, guys. I swear to God, because I was like, look, I'm trying to go by the food court and go to the bathroom. Because when we was walking by the food court, he kept asking me, like, you see what you doing? And I had these on. I had these
on first down.
Like he gonna know who really down there.
I was like, I can't even see for real.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain to just 4. Second down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
I like it.
Now a second down and 6.
Try to say he wanted to go sit on the other side and wait a little bit. Talking about he waited in there 15 minutes. Oh, you perfect, bro. Y'all walked on east side of the mall. Less than 5 minutes away from you walking to the
Too much contact to hold on.
He had to walk out soon as I walked out. It was like I walked out, he walked behind me like he was sneaking behind me.
But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He would have came out cocked and I was literally right there for him to just be like,
on third down, Michelle.
Or some shit like that.
Not get there.
So he's hurting, like, I know he's hurting. Like, he's seen me and try to
now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
You know what I'm saying? Like, alright, now you done lost your stripes, bro. Like, that was the last straw right there.
On some weird shit.
You really just made me mad.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
And the thing is, it ain't like I called you, told you to come get me. Nothing. You just came and got me.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts.
But
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Like, didn't say nothing, didn't even, I'm talking about.
One trying to talk about it, nothing. Just finishes like it ain't never happened.
Like, it ain't never happened.
What's up?
Like, it ain't never happened. That's how I was just explaining that this thinking man this morning, bro. I was like, he been, because he was asking me right now, but he been just acting funny as fuck, bro. Ever since he, you feel me?
Got the little
play action.
Weird. Like, I'm like, he done
I've been through the ball.
I'm like, he done incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
I don't know if it's
2nd and 10.
What?
Yeah, he got something going on.
Yeah, he got some funny shit going on.
Out of the gun, Newton. That's caught left side. Myers with it. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
He was really gonna leave.
Like about that. Like in the car, gassed up. I'm talking about he already on the street, running lights and shit. All type of shit, Kyle. I'm talking about he could have been down the street already. I'm talking about some of that. Like, until I called him. Because when he gave his phone up, I didn't know if he
and this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
He just didn't use his phone. He said the dude said it was going to take 30 minutes, so I thought we was going to have to wait up there on it anyway.
You hear me?
He didn't even want to wait on it, nothing. That motherfucker sat down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Scared of the bitches, though. It was hella hoes looking at it so
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Again, Newton. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Bears will get the football back.
Fake shit, but it's really like Jay said, like niggas ain't had
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Always got some breathing room. 20, 10, touchdown. Chicago. A situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taylor now from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Our two teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Taylor now from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
He was like, I'm just tired of her. You married him,
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Some people, you can tell, like, they hurting. Jair quit too.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Got his ass beat.
They'll run out of the gun with Michelle.
Damn.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
The only reason I can't do it is
so into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Keep it all.
They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down. Play action. It's Newton.
Is he trying to bump me out the station?
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
You do it. You doing too much.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They fake the give. Newton.
Shitty boys. Tristan said he understands.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Tackle at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Hurt. Can't believe it. Man, I'm sorry, Ms. Rhonda. Shit.
I lied to him though. I'm like, shit, he didn't tell me either. I don't know about that. Nothing to do with me. I'm next.
That's it. Intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
It's hurt on Brady.
There, Charles, on that interception from the rookie.
Be
They've
shitty.
shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing. They changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now with the change in defense, it no longer was.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
The whole restaurant gonna
From the gun, they run with Michelle.
They gonna be having to cook.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Newton now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
On 2nd and goal. Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Desmond Trufant. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40. Pass across the 20, 10, and they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Santos now to add the PAT. It's good, and it is 21-7.
Was just listening to that shit. Up there, beating the Dunnies.
Beating some Dunnies.
Was
an Indy.
Oh, niggas.
Went up there and
But nah, on the game, I couldn't get, bro. So look, I got there on my way back, bro. This why I missed work Monday. Niggas was supposed to be at the bus stop at like 6:30 because the bus was coming at 6:50. I get there before 6:50, but the bus got delayed, and they said the bus was gonna come to like, you feel me, 11 or something, but that bitch ended up coming to like 12, bro, 12:40. Then when he came, bro, I asked him, is this the bus to Cincinnati? He said no, like urban and shit. So yeah, you feel me? He said something.
Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
Bro, but not. But
high percentage throws early.
So yeah, so I was like, all right. Then I had thought to myself, maybe he just trying to tweak with me and shit. So boom, I was like, I got back in line. Then he had looked at my tickets and shit. He was like, you gotta go change your tickets. So boom, I head over to the bus station or whatever to go change my tickets. But I tell you what, this nigga left.
Damn, didn't wait on you, man.
Still left.
So when you catch the Greyhound up there, are you catching it to Indianapolis and then going to your side? Or
yeah, that's what I was supposed to do.
Or is it going like?
It's going to it was gonna go to like, it was gonna go to like where the football stadium and shit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a
that's what it was
first
gonna
and 10.
be. And then boom.
Because I was looking at that shit the other day. Because I was trying to think of how much the tickets and shit cost.
A give. This is Michelle.
Oh.
5 yards.
But yeah, so then, so boom, I'm like, damn.
Brandon, 5 yards.
Can I just, you feel me, set up a ticket for tomorrow or some shit? Cause this is some bullshit. I ended up staying a whole extra day, bro. Had the day off yesterday. I mean, I said yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Had day off Monday.
Well, fuck it.
I had to call off on the gas, though.
But I mean, shit, you was quitting the next day anyway.
Yeah, I quit it.
Yeah, so it was like,
and it's Michelle once again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Newton now to throw. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted
he dropped it, though. And he missed a tackle. Like, look at him. He doodle. It's fuck.
Yeah, but Julie was
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it.
Like, I ain't quit because nobody in there. I say that. Like, nobody in there made me quit.
Taylor now from the end zone.
Like, nobody in that bitch made me quit, bro. I'm ready.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for
his trouble. I'm tired of it. Like, I can't, you feel me? I'm gonna keep doing this shit, bro, and it ain't panning out for me, so.
I ain't hurt something, but
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
I shouldn't have to ask him no shit. I'm working hard for it. And I'm the only one doing shit, so you feel me? I'm cool.
Really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
What she say, like how they act.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Everything in that bitch is high.
Michelle running right. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Newton. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Just leave that bitch.
First down, Patriots. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And only able to muster a
couple. If I'm gonna be doing something, it ain't gonna pan out.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was
I might as well just play the game.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
I might as well just play the game. What the fuck? Type shit is that? I ain't finna keep going to work typing. And I just know I might as well just do this.
Again, it's Michelle. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 22. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And this one complete to Smith. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
No, I was getting paid like 13 or something in that bitch.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10.
Her fucking story.
I ain't.
Different fucking story. They even just ended 12 a little bit.
It's complete right back in the hands of Smith.
Just that.
Take it from the 18 to the 15.
And that bitch
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short
Fool
gain
can
on
only go
1st
so
down.
far. Your fool can only go so far.
Michelle.
What?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
He said, fuck him.
Newton to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now it's Newton. It's a gain of 6 as the he's going to be.
I didn't even know what play I was running. I'm sorry.
I
did not know what play I was running. Oh, that's
goal. The real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play.
It's gonna
Got
go
it down
out.
for a loss, not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The 30 stands for the 30-day money-back guarantee you get with a CarMax.
On for the extra point is Folk.
I didn't know this.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
All right, Parker, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket. This return will be positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
121 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And off we go from Denver. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Gordon once more. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea to slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now Locke. That's caught left side by Judy. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Locke. That's out to the flat for Gordon. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. They're going for Hammer, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous. And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way. Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it. It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Back to it after the pick 6. Bridgewater. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here's Gordon. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Here's Bridgewater. They're going for Hubbard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Samuels. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Play fake. Bridgewater. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he goes out right around the 39.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So now 2 pick 6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 50 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They go play action. Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 7. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Albert O, 26 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 16, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them, because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Bradley Chubb there on the tackle.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. To throw here, Roethlisberger. His throw incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard.
For real, you know, Hooper, Hoop Status.